everyone, welcome back to Through the Lens, Discovering the Life of Birds. I'm Nora Mullins, and so let's get started. Today we're going to be talking about the upside down bird, which is the white-breasted nuthatch. So here's how to identify it. White-breasted nuthatches have a short tail, bluish-grayish on the back with white face and belly. They have a large head with a black stripe, and the black stripe is grayer in the female. So the females have a grayer head than the male. White-breasted nuthatches are called nuthatches because they're given their name because they shove large nuts and seeds in the tree bark, and then they whack at it with their beaks until the nut hatches. So that's how they get their name, nuthatch. As you saw, they were like bluish gray on the back. They were hanging upside down. They usually climb down tree trunks like this, and they hop. So you'll see a video of one later that will show you the body language they do. They prefer deciduous woods, but they can also be found in large parks and leafy backyards. So it's probably in your backyard depending on your habitat. But if you don't have any in your yard, just go to the Greensboro Bog Garden, and you can probably see some there. And they eat insects and, of course, seeds. So they love seeds, like we said, nuthatch. And if you want to attract them to your backyard, you can put out some suet, because again they eat insects, or mixed seed on the tray feeder, and then they'll come to that. And they're year-round in North Carolina. Their noise is a nasal and repetitive yank, yank, yank. So Y-A-N-K. Here's a few different sounds they make. Ignore that. That's the slow one. And here's the fast version. Okay, and here's the single call. This is what I usually hear in my backyard. So they'll climb down the tree trunk like that and go, So that's nuthatches. They're really fun to watch. Keep an eye out for them. And here's a quick lesson on how to draw birds and keep a field journal. Okay, so the first thing you want to do to start drawing is get a notebook. It can be any size, any kind. It doesn't even have to be a notebook. It can be like a scrap piece of paper. You'll need a pencil, or you can use a pen, but I recommend a pencil. And then just sit somewhere in your backyard and draw what you see, not what you know. So, draw what you see, not what you know. How to draw birds, basically, hold on. Is to draw a circle, roughly a circle for their head, and then a longer circle for the body. Now, I'm just kind of making this up because I can't see a bird from where I am right now. But here's a tip. Make a straight line from the back of the head down the body. See that? Hold on a second. Okay, there we go. Make a straight line down from there, and that's about where the feet should be. So, about right there, and right there. So that's where the toe should be that's where the toe should be, sorry. Not where the foot. So this line should be the very tip of the toe, so the bird doesn't look like it's falling over. And then just like sketch whatever you see, fill it in eventually, do the field marks. I like to watercolor mine at the end, so I'll show you some of the finished sketches I've done before. And don't worry if it looks bad, that's the process that really matters, not the sketching part. Hold on. Yeah, so I like to watercolor mine. Here's some from last year. And I made little notes over there. Then just sketch it. I like to sketch it and sometimes fill it in with pen and then watercolor it. So, sit down, start drawing some birds today. We've got a weird shape there. I think the tail is a little shorter there. And now that the sketching is done, if you want to, this is optional. You can take a black pen and fill in the eyes or whatever dark parts you want to highlight, like the edges of the wings. You can fill those in if you want, but that's really all I like to do with the pen. So fill the stuff with a pen in. Once you're done with the pen part, you can start the watercoloring. You don't need to use anything fancy. Just use whatever brushes and paint you have. You don't have to use watercolor. I just like to, because it's my favorite kind of paint to use. Here we go. Here's the finished thing. And there's our white-breasted nuthatch. Oops, sorry. I guess I can't focus on that. There's the white-breasted nuthatch. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Keep an eye out for the next one next Wednesday. And before you go, here's a quick video of a white-breasted nuthatch. Here's some typical nuthatch behavior. Pecking at the suet upside down, of course. Looks like he's about to take off, maybe. Oh. They don't usually stay for long, but this one is staying for a while. Yep, there it goes. Thanks for watching Through the Lens, Discovering the Life of Birds. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, and be sure to visit our website, birdbuddiesgso.com. See you next time.